every time I feel my immune system's compromised, which it has been today or through the night, I've got a head cold. So I always think, how was I compromised? What allowed my immune system to be suppressed enough to catch? It's not always about nutrition. It's not always about what you put in your mouth and what you ingest. Although it is a lot. Sometimes it's about stress. Sometimes it's about emotional blocks or any number of things. So I get to figure that out because, you know, my nutrition's really good, as it should be, nourishing my body. That is what I believe. My stress levels might be a bit higher than normal, but I've been working a lot on reducing stress and the thoughts and feelings that I have allowed in. So I'm changing all that. I sleep more. So there's something else, and I get to use this as feedback. That's what I want to talk about today. Today I was thinking about, as a result of this, being awake, awakening, that moment when you actually wake up. And I don't mean from sleep, I mean from life, where I always think about The Walking Dead or The Matrix, all those programs where the majority of the planet or the world are shuffling around doing the same thing day on day. The zombies, the Matrix, you know, the pretend plugged into the machines. And then there's always this small band of people who are awake, who want more, who strive to have more. And because they're awake, they haven't gone to sleep. And this is what I'm talking about, the awakening. And I was thinking about people just doing the humdrum and just doing the same thing over and over. And then I think about what happens when you have excitement. What if you have that feeling of excitement? Do you follow it through? Or do you allow your brain to get in the way and then switch you back off? And then back and follow on the same thing over and over. It's all about changing frequencies. And you can always operate in a different frequency, and that's when then you resonate with others. So if you're just asleep all the time and just doing the things you always did, believing all the stuff that's been programmed in your mind over years and years of conditioning, and just doing the same thing, not believing that you can be more than you are, or all that you are, sorry. Only believing that you know this is your job lot, who are you to do anything else? Then that's where you'll always be. But if you become awake, this awakening, and realizing actually changing the frequency to a different place, and actually just shaking it off and think, what the hell have I been doing for 5, 10, 15, my whole life? Because I've been there, I've done that. It wasn't until 2010, 2011 when I had my first sort of awakening and thought, what the hell am I doing? I've been doing this for years and why have I even been doing it? This is what I love doing. And so I started doing that. But then I got into my humdrum again, to listen to too many people doing what everyone else was telling me to do. And then I forgot why I changed in the first place. I went to sleep again. So now, especially in the last 18 months, I've been working on myself, saying, okay, change my frequency. Let go of the thoughts or people or things that no longer serve me. Because when you change frequencies, you create a ripple from yourself. You cause a wave and emanates from you, and every single thing around you changes. It feels it. And if you're changing yourself for the better, people will just disappear. Happened with me. First time, it's happening again now, where I am now changing to a different frequency. And as a result of that, I'm making people feel uncomfortable. When people feel uncomfortable, they either attack you or they just shrink away. Or they try and keep up with you and realise that, or they become awake. So there's all that going on. But for me, anything that no longer serves, why are you doing it? If it doesn't serve you, you don't have to do it for anybody else. Do it from a place of love, loving yourself first, not fear that someone might think something of you. Who cares? Who cares? Well, I know we're programmed to be around people, but it doesn't have to be the people who don't resonate with you, who are uncomfortable with you, or trying to keep you down or pull you back into that asleep mode. You don't need that. So from love, the happiness, this excitement, that's when we get to just keep doing that, and then actually tuning into it and keeping that frequency. Not this lack and fear of getting dragged, or of what people might think, and then you just sort of sink back down, and then you go on again as if you've just been hypnotized again. What happens is you just start to look at the world differently, and you realise, you look back at your life and think, My life is ticking down one day at a time. Time does not wait for anybody. It waits for no man. And once it's gone, it's gone. The most valuable commodity is time. It's not money. So when you get to look at the world differently and see where you've been and being too afraid to move forwards because of judgment or expectation or what people might think or asking for permission to do something, and I know I've done that. But now I get to catch it because I'm working at a different frequency. I look back and think, that's not where I want to be. I know I can influence the world more. So I now see this, it's futile at operating below my game. My game being is to realise my true potential. My true potential being finding my way of happiness and fulfillment and freedom, whatever freedom means to me, which means being able to do anything I choose without having to justify it to anybody, get permission of anybody. And then, for me, then helping others to realise that same potential, that awakening, that realisation that I can actually be more than I am. What have I been doing? And not judging anybody for it, just saying, right, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Just like it happened with me. And I get to remind myself that every day. And if I catch myself falling and going to sleep, I wake myself up. Where am I? What would love do? It wouldn't worry about other people or what they might think. We'll only think about what I think and how I feel. Just like the same with you. So if you don't feel where you are where you want to be, you feel like there's something more but you don't know what, then reach out, let me know. Because I know that I can help guide you in some place. And that's just for me, just to say, this is how I did it. And this is what I do every day to make sure I'm still moving on and I don't sink back underneath the water, if you like. I'm still up there, still moving day on day. Because that's where I choose to be. That's where the excitement is. So let go of the thoughts, people, things that drag you back and break free. Thanks for watching, guys. Until tomorrow, take care.